Do you reckon I can use ketchup instead of tomato puree?
You can use mine if you like.
Thanks.
Morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon then.
What time did you get back last night?
I don't even know how I got back last night. It was definitely after 5 though.
It was 5:15.
Sorry, did I wake you up?
You would have done if I wasn't already awake.
Why are you up so early? What were you doing?
Trying to get back to sleep.
Okay, nobody talk to me. So if we start talking, we're just go and have a conversation. I do not have time for a conversation right now. I'm having a snack before the inaugural meeting of the Conservation Society I've just set up. Feel free to come, by the way. I'm going to have to run because I've just come back from creative writer and I'm going to be late. Will you be quicker if I went through the window? I guess that depends on where you're going. See you later. Bye, Zoe.
Do you remember when they made us fill out those forms so that we live with people with similar personalities to us?
I don't think they do that unless you're sharing a room with someone.
Maybe there's just a link between us that we haven't discovered yet. See you later. Any ideas on what the link might be?
What?
The link. The reason they put us all together in the same corridor.
I don't think any of us do drugs.
No, it would have to be something that was on the form. And I think Matt might.
It's never looked high to me.
Well, he's just moved to a new city. Probably hasn't found a dealer yet.
Bit judgmental of you. What makes you think he might?
Well, he told me that he wanted to join the legalised drug society, but he didn't because he was paranoid about giving the SU his information.
Well, he might just be a libertarian.
Hey, if either of you guys do drugs, let me know because I just found a place to get weed.
You don't have any on you now, do you?
Yeah, you might not want to do that until...
I see. You think drugs are bad because that's what they taught you in school. But who runs the schools? The government. And what do governments do? They lie. You know, marijuana actually cures cancer cells, but the government covers that up because...
That's not what I meant. Feel free to do any drugs you like. It's just you might not want to have any on you until after the sniffer dogs come.
What?
Sniffer dogs, furry creatures that smell out drugs. Were you not paying attention at the induction talk?
Well, I didn't go.
Why not?
I was trying to find a dealer. Anyway, when did they say the dogs were coming?
They told us the exact date, so you know exactly what time you need to have done all your drugs by.
Well, they just said in the next couple of weeks.
Shit. Invited people over to get stoned all night.
I disagree. They said the first few weeks. If they were going to do it this week, they would have said the first couple of weeks.
So I should be alright then?
No, I wouldn't risk getting kicked out of university purely based on the vague interpretation of a single word.
Right. Shit. Come on, think, Matthew. What do I do? Obviously there were going to be sniffer dogs. When you arrive at a new university, they do a drug search and they do a fire drill. Everyone knows this. Why didn't I think of this?
Well, maybe you're taking something that negatively affects your ability to think.
Okay. Think logically. You could get rid of it.
Not gonna happen.
Or you could hide it somewhere else. Where were you planning to smoke it?
In my room?
But there are smoke detectors in your room.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Okay, you're gonna have to hide it somewhere else. You'd hide it somewhere public? Somewhere public, but where no one will find it. How about you tape it up a tree in the forest?
No, I don't want to put it somewhere public in case someone comes along and steals
Well, nobody can steal it if they can't find it.
Yes, that does seem a little paranoid of you. But of course, paranoid schizophrenia is a symptom of prolonged marijuana use, so I guess that makes sense.
Oh, fuck off, James. What if there's a way to subdue the smell? What if I put it in the freezer? That'd stop the dogs from smelling it, right?
Can you freeze weed?
You can freeze anything. The question is, does it defrost well?
Oh, I've never heard of anyone doing it, so I don't think so.
Well, you can freeze brownies. So you can probably freeze pot brownies.
Yes, I'll look up a recipe.
I wouldn't do that on the university network. Maybe use mobile data.
No, even if the university can't see what I'm doing, the government can. And besides, I think brownies have eggs in them, and I'm allergic to eggs.
Okay, well, I hesitate to say this, but you could hide it in one of the communal areas. If the dogs don't come until after Wednesday, you're fine. And if they do come and they do find it, well, you can just wipe off your fingerprints, we'll all deny that it's ours, and they can't prove it. They can't arrest you if they don't know that it's yours.
But I'll still lose it.
You're just going to have to accept that if you don't want to throw it away and you don't want to hide it somewhere else, you're going to have to hide it here. And if you hide it here, there will be dogs.
Right. I don't have any better ideas. I'll go get it.
Wait. I'm not very comfortable with this. Even if the police don't arrest us, the university could still punish us.
Oh no, don't worry about it, James. The worst they'll do is just send around an email about their policy on drugs and make us go to a drug safety course or something.
Alright, but if we do get caught, I will tell them it's yours.
That's alright by me. We won't get caught anyway.
Matt's allergic to eggs. Megan's lactose intolerant. Zoe's vegan. And I'm vegetarian. Maybe that's the link. Weird food habits.
Special dietary requirements.
Yeah, those. How about you?
I'm fatally allergic to peanuts.
Fantastic! Oh, I mean, not fantastic, obviously. But yeah, maybe that's the link. What about Hudson?
I've no idea.
I mean, 5 out of 6 so far. We could be onto something.
Right, where should we hide this?
Where should you hide it?
A cupboard, maybe?
We all have our own cupboards. It can't be somewhere that's associated with the individual.
Ooh, under the bin!
And not somewhere that the cleaner's going to find it. How about on top of the cupboard?
But you can see on top of the cupboard.
Not if you push it right to the back.
Yeah. Wow. Here we go. Problem solved.
Yeah, except you still need to find somewhere to smoke it without a smoke alarm going off. But sure, problem solved.
Hey guys, whose is this?
I thought you said it was just weed.
It's not mine, I just found it up there.
None of us would have that much.
No student could have that much.
I heard a rumour that all of the building managers are secretly drug dealers. Maybe they leave it here so that if it gets found, the students get blamed.
That can't be true.
I know. I asked one of them and he said no.
And why would they leave it here if they knew sniffer dogs were going to come by?
What's that you've got there?
Is this yours?
No comment. But I would suggest that whoever it might be must have quite a lot of resources available at his or her disposal to have such a large quantity of such a substance. I would also suggest not to mess with someone like that. Perhaps the best course of action would be to wipe your fingerprints off the substance and the surrounding area and simply leave it be. You can use these.
Can I hide this there as well?
How could I object? I've got nothing to do with anything, but leave everything as you found it.
Hudson? Do you have any dietary requirements?
No.
Damn!
Well, that was...
Let's just deal with this as quickly as possible.
That's Megan's tea towel.
Oh no, don't worry. She said anyone could use it.
Wasn't there a thing before about how happy we'd be about other people using our stuff? Could that be the link?
No. Zoe said... what was it she said? She said she needs to be out of here as quickly as possible. So she needs her stuff to be exactly where she needs it, when she needs it.
that's sorted. Hey, you guys know, like, a few moments ago when we were panicking about this, and then Hudson came in and he was looking all intimidating, and I was getting angry at myself because obviously, you know, I forgot that there would be drug searches and a fire drill in the first few weeks of term. Well, I'm not panicking anymore. I'm actually perfectly calm. Why would they do a fire drill now?
I don't think it's a drill.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Fuck! Okay, let's go.
Right, well, it looks like we will no longer need to do a fire drill. Although we do need to deal with the 5 of you. So, unless one of you can tell me who is responsible for this, you will all have to take a fire safety course. So, who's responsible?
Matt did it.
Is this true?
Yeah, it is.
Were you not paying attention to the fire safety part of the induction talk?
I didn't go.
Why not?
I was ill?
Right. Well, only Matt will have to take the course. I'll let admin know about that. What I will not be letting anyone know about is this. Now, I don't know whose this is or where you got it from, but I'd just like to make it very clear now that no drugs are allowed in these buildings unless they've been sold to you by me.
You're a drug dealer.
Yeah? All the building managers are.
But I asked you the other day and you told me that you weren't.
You asked me in a very public place. If you'd asked me somewhere more private, I'd have sold you all the weed you could have wanted. I'd have even turned off the smoke detector in your room so you'd have somewhere to smoke it. If you want to buy this back off me, let me know.
I think I'll wait till Wednesday, thank you.
So be it.
Why didn't he mention the brick of cocaine?
The what?
If the security staff sell drugs on these premises, presumably they need to get hold of them in large quantities. Perhaps what you found was a drop-off meant for them to pick up.
Well, was it?
No comment. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted by your little fire, I was enjoying a cup of coffee in my room.
Oh, Matt, thanks for starting the fire.
What?
Well, some 2nd and 3rd years told me that they always have the fire drills really early in the morning, but thanks to you, it was in the afternoon.
Oh, thank God. Now I won't get woken up at 5 a.m. again.
They also said that they never get sniffer dogs in. It's a complete empty threat. The uni always say they're going to, but they never actually do.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, and you owe me a tea towel.
How's everybody doing? Feeling like a cup of tea or coffee? Have a little bit of a corridor bonding chat? I'd love to know how you've all been doing. Oh, my life's just been so hectic recently, it would just be nice to sit down and chat. But for about an hour anyway. Anyway, tea or coffee?
Coffee, please, milk and sugar.
Yeah, same for me, thanks.
I'll have a coffee too, black.
I'll also have a coffee, please.
Great. 5 coffees coming up.
That's the link. We're all coffee drinkers.
So they sat there with a cup of coffee and they thought it was very nice. If I said to you, would you like a brew? Oh, you wouldn't think twice. In life there's chaos and coffee, and I know which one I'll pick. Oh, my body roars with caffeine sores, but get the kettle on quick. Oh, coffee, yeah. Oh, coffee, yeah.